Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. Urius Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons and a live stream. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, hit the like button. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. All right, it is time for another episode of D23 Challenge. The challenge where we are creating a dungeon room once a day for 365 days. We are on day 19. And according to our rules of engagement, this is the second level because we're going to put 18 rooms per level, and we've done 18 rooms, and now we're on level 2. So I've got a blank slate here. So I've got this blue spot here, and I have no idea how to get rid of it. It's some artifact that came. I just took my old map because I didn't want to change any of the backgrounds or anything. It's a pain to do that over again. So I just changed. I just erased everything off the map. Like there's something up here too. Oh, see, I got rid of that. So I just erased everything off the map, and then deleted all the stamps that I put on it. And then saved it as dungeon level 2. That's it. I mean, it was really easy to do, but this one little spot won't go away. So, maybe we'll start there and we'll put a pool in. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. And yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we're going to start down here. And okay. So, few things first. First thing is we are now at a new dungeon level, which means I want to look at Xanthar's encounter building, and I want to look and see what we're allowed. Because we're using Xanthar's encounter building for building encounters. So now a challenge rating 2 creature is worth 6 second level characters, okay? But we got this solo monster challenge rating thing. So if we're second level and the party size is 5, I think we can do a challenge rating 3. We did a challenge rating 3 for first level characters. And that might be a little much. That they're going to have some trouble with that, but that's okay. So, Solar Monster Challenge Rating Table shows you which challenge rating to use for legendary creature opposing a party of 4 to 6. For example, a party of 5 9th level characters has a CR 12. Legendary creature. Oh, okay. Legendary creature. A CR12 as an optional encounter for more perilous. Okay, yeah. First level characters could do that. So this one shows us for multiple monsters. So second level characters, 1 challenge rating 2 is supposedly worth 6 of those. But if we wanted to do a solo encounter for a second level party, we could get a challenge rating 3, possibly even a challenge rating 4. Okay, not too bad. So, a challenge rating 1 is worth 1. It's worth 3. 3 second level characters. A challenge rating half is worth 1. Whereas it was, a challenge rating half was worth 3 first level characters. Now it's worth 1. So we can put a whole slew of half rating creatures in now. That was our quarter before. And now 2 quarter rating is worth 1 second level character and 3 8th rating. So 3 kobolds are worth 1 second level character. So we're going to be looking at some new stuff now, possibly. And I have yet to decide what this is going to be made of. So we did kobolds, and I don't want to do kobolds anymore. So let's go to game rules, and we're going to go to monsters. And I do want to go to, so challenge rating half. So let's do that. Let's find monsters that are challenge rating half. Half to half. Just gonna look, and so we're looking for creatures that, we could put draconians in here. That would be interesting. Barovian Witch, Black Bear, Boggles. Boggles are old. Why aren't these not in the new book now? I don't know. Cacklers, Changelings, Chitines, don't know. There they are. What are these guys? They're like monster. Oh, dedicated to Loth. Chitines are multi-armed bipedal bipeds with arachnid qualities. Most live in colonies in the Underdark and fight the enemies of the demon queen of spiders. Long ago, the cult of Loth first subjected elf prisoners to horrible rituals that transform them. Okay. That's a bigger one. And they have cave fishers, which are challenge rating 3s, and that thing is a challenge rating 3. So, okay. They've got stuff. There it is. Spectral dagger, blah, blah. Oh, maybe we could do these guys. Those look interesting. Let's see what else we got here. Clapper claw, clawfoot raptors, cockatrice, okay. What else we got? Darklings. Darklings. They're fey. And I think there's different kinds of darklings. They have the Death Flash. Dark Mantle. Deep Gnomes, no. Dolgrin, I'm not doing anything Eberron. Draconian Foot Soldiers, there's more Draconians. Fire Newts, ooh, I like Fire Newts. And they ride giant striders, and there's different kinds of Fire Newts. They have like a Fire Newt Sorcerer, that might be pretty cool. Their challenge rating half, huh? Fire Newt Warrior. Maybe Fire Newts. We could do like a fire theme. I think orcs are in here. Gash the Gnoll. I think gnolls are in here too. Somewhere. Where's that guy? Oh, he's from Out of the Abyss. Okay. Gazer, Giant, Canary. I think we'll do gnolls. That sounds pretty cool. Okay. I think we're doing gnolls. Because I like gnolls. And I like Yeenoghu. Yeenoghu is one of my favorites from old school. Alright, feral, hyena, humanoids. They are chaotic evil. Not typically chaotic evil, but chaotic evil. And they've got spears. They got 22 hit point spears, longbows, bites. And since they're a challenge rating half, technically they're worth 1 second level character. And I think the Kobold Press books have a bunch of different gnolls in them. So I think we will use gnolls. Okay, that looks like what we're going to be doing. Alright, this will be a gnoll themed, and so they are demonic origin. They go in packs. Packs of ordinary gnolls, paladin, wake. They're transformed into gnolls, parading after Yeenoghu until he was banished back to the abyss. They strike out at random. They emerge from the wilderness, plunder and slaughter, and move elsewhere. Okay, gnolls rarely build permanent structures, craft anything lasting, and they have a thirst for blood. Okay, I am cool with that. Okay, gnolls. And so we need to, we're going to start over here this time. Last time we started down here, we're going to start over here, but I'm going to put some water in. We want to put a water stamp in. How did I do that before? Ah, here we are. I think I want to do foreground. Yeah, we're going to undo that. Okay. I want to do the edgy brush. And we don't want that thing so big. smooth. And we're going to make like a, yeah. There we go. And then we want to do the stamp tool, and we're going to subtract this time. And watch this. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. Let's undo. We got to put that, I think we got to put that on top of. Okay. We got to put that on top of this. So let's make the room first. This is going to be a cavernous dungeon. Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, I think I remember. I drew something underneath there. Yeah, I think I remember what happened now. Okay. So if we go here, is there a... Yeah, we can leave it like that. Yeah, that'll get rid of it. Okay. I see what I did. Okay. And we're gonna, let's get rid of that little thing right there. I don't want that so big either. Okay, that's perfect. And we're gonna put our cave here, our cave entrance. We did that. We don't want it that big. No, 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 no. We want to 50% maybe. We want that smaller. Okay. And we're going to turn it 90 degrees. And let's flip it. That's what we want. Actually, let's do it like this. That, we want to put it over here. Okay. There is our cave. Okay. Excellent. That's our cave. So the cave, so the players are going to come, they're going to go through the cave in the last room of the first level, and they're going to appear here. But if they go back through the cave, they'll be able to go back outside and go to the village. Or whatever prime material setting that you want to put this in. That'll be the magic of this, because it's the Wish Engine dungeon, and it's doing that. So they'll be able to go back and forth into the world through each level of the dungeon. Until they go through the cave, there's going to be a cave at the end of every single level. Every time they go through that cave, the Wish Engine is going to change. And then it's going to reconfigure itself in accordance with what Ruel Zahn wants. And then we'll get this nice dungeon. I got to get rid of that right there. And let's make this, let's make some of this room a little bit bigger here. Okay, now I like this. And then we'll have a way out here. So there'll be a way out. That's where we'll be going to the next room. And we can put some doors was too much. Nope. That is way too much. That's too much. Oh my God, that's too much. We got to turn this down. Okay, I think that's perfect. So let's get a door here. We're gonna put a door right here. That's where they're gonna exit. Here's our door. Stamp tool, door. Okay, we want to rotate this guy 90 degrees. And it will fit perfectly right there. There we go. That's what we need. Okay. And there's going to be some knolls in here. So we're going to call this room 19, level 2. Okay. Excellent. And there will be some knolls in here. So let's start the writing. Okay, so do I have a background on this? Yeah, I don't have a background on this. We are all the way down here. Nagas. And the characters should have, I think, 2+1 weapons, a cloak of protection. They're going to have, so I'm not going to give them as much magic items in this one because they got a bunch in this other one. We're going to continue to put a little bit of treasure in. Okay, this is going to be, oh, I know what I want. So we need a little bit of a description here. When the PCs leave level 1 through the green glowing cave exit, they will trigger the wish engine to reconfigure itself for an entirely new dungeon level, ready to absorb as much of their magical residue as possible. The PCs, the PCs can exit this new level anytime through the cave exit/entrance now in room 19. When they exit, when the PCs exit, they will appear back in the prime material plane of their original home. They can travel back and inform the town that hired them that the kobold threat is over, but a possible new threat exists. They're just going to keep going over and over and over again. Okay, so, and we're not underlying this, so this is the null. We're not underlying that either. Null guard post. I almost envision this like if you ever read the Deathgate cycle, and they had the wizards in the Deathgate cycle who had the tattoos. It was written by Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman, and they were banished to this other world that was called the Maze, and they had to figure out how to get out, and they would go through different levels of the maze, and one eventually made it out. And the maze was like this living magical construct that would create obstacles for them, and it turned very deadly. And so that's what I envision like the Wish Engine being. Okay, so the scene is cavernous guard room. Okay, and we're going to have 5 gnolls. That's what we're going to have. All right, so we got a cave, and how big is the cave? The cave is, oh, I got an itch on my back, and that is not cool. All right, we got the cave, and the cave itself is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, about 35 wide, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 30, 35 wide, 30 foot long. So we'll put that in there. When you step through the cavern exit in the kobold throne room, you enter into a cavernous chamber 30 feet long and 35 feet wide. The first thing that you notice is the smell of rot and gore as the iron bitterness of blood, of old blood, hits your nostrils. Okay. Looking around, you see bones, gnawed bones, some completely clean and some with small bits of rotten flesh still clinging. That is not how you spell clinging. Clinging on. Okay. Against the walls are crude straw beds that look quite our 5. Infested with crawling, biting insects with any and all crawling, biting insects that your imagination can conjure. Okay. Staring at you are 5 hyena-like humanoids. Bearing, what do these guys have, by the way? Gnolls have what? I think they got spears. They have spears and longbows. Oh, they have longbows. That's right, and they are wearing hide and shields. So for them to use their spears two-handed, okay. Dirty, bedraggled hide armor. Okay. Five gnolls. Stand guard in this chamber. Now we got to think of what the boss is going to be at the end of this too. So I do just want to search for Gnoll in the monster, and we should get a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so we've got Gnoll witherlings. We might put some of those in there. We got Gnoll flesh gnars. That's pretty cool. I like that. Ooh, look, he's got hands. So these guys got just as many hit points, but they've got multi-action. That's why they're number 1. We've got a Gnoll Pack Lord. It's got way more hit points. That's a challenge rating 2. So a challenge rating 2 is worth 6. Okay, but I said we could do a 3 or a 4. So that might be like the... Oh, why did I do that? That might be like the underboss. This guy might be like the underboss. He's definitely not going to be the boss. And then there's a Gnoll Fang of Yeenagoo. That could be the boss. It's probably going to be the boss. And they've got 65 hit points. Rampage, multi-attack, all this stuff. Now I want to look at... let's look at the monster books and see if there's any gnolls in the... like the Creature Codex and things like that. There could be. These guys like gnolls too, so... Gnoll Slayer. That is a challenge rating 3. That's fair game too. Wow, 71 hit points. Okay. He's got a whip and a longbow, and he menaces captives. Okay. So there's one of those. There's a lot of Gnoll choices. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's see. I think there's Gnoll choices in each one of these books then too. I always like using these books. Gnoll Havoc Runner. Ooh, what is that? I bet this is like a... Oh, it's a challenge rating 3. Cool picture too. Look, it's got bones. Herring attacks. The Knoll can dash or disengage as a bonus action. Pack tactics. It's got a bad. Wow, those are cool. I like that. Goatman. I don't want Goatman. I might put the Gnarl Jack in there. That's pretty cool. That's a challenge rating 6, though. That's very cool. I like that. Okay. What else we got? Got some good choices here. Good choices. Let's see. What do we got in Tomb of Beast 2? Nothing. I don't see any gnolls here. So maybe they choose not to put any gnolls in here. Any Yeenogoo? Nope. Tomb of Beast 2's got nothing. Now, what about Tomb of Beast 3? Tomb of Beast 3. This just came out, too. This is a very cool. These are all very cool books. And Neon. What is that? No. No, they got lots of Goblin. That looks like a tapeworm. Glacial Crawler. Ooh, that looks just like a tapeworm. That looks nasty. Okay. They all got all kinds of goblin stuff, but I don't want to use goblins. I think it's going to be a Fang of Yeenogoo. But none of these guys have I think, does the Pack Lord have? He's got a glaive, but none of these guys have, like, one of those maces, or the flails that Yeenogoo has. That's unfortunate. Okay. All right, well, we're just going to do 5 gnolls. So we're probably going to do, we got a lot of choices for, I want to see one thing here. Are there gnoll names in fantasy folklore? There are gnoll names. Ooh, good. Let's see here. Azak. Fungus Shrapnel. No. Durin, no. Oz. Cracked Pinch. See, Grorg, Filth Cloak. Ooh, there we go. I like that. Okay, 5 gnolls stand guard in this chamber, ready to attack any intruders that trespass into the caverns of Grorg Filth Cloak. He's going to be our guy. Just going to call him Gnoll Boss. And they're going to have hyenas too, so we're going to have to look that up too. I think they can have hyenas, or maybe they'll have drakes, because they could use drakes too. There's some nasty hyenas too. Okay. And they will fight to the death. And do gnolls have pack tactics? I don't think they do. Just a regular old gnoll has rampage. So when the gnoll reduces a creature's 0 hit points with a melee attack, the gnoll can take a bonus action to move up to half its speed and make a bite attack. Okay. So if they reduce anybody, they're going to be moving and doing it again. That's pretty nasty, and that's pretty bad for 4th level creatures too. Okay. So that's basically it. It's not going to be real complicated. There is a door in the western part of the cavern that is wooden and iron bound. The door is not locked or trapped. Okay, now, is there anything we need to do? If we put treasure in here, I do still want to keep putting treasure in every room, but I want to see, if, I don't think that's going to change at second level. It could. It's still, yeah, it's still individual treasure. So we'll just say between the knolls they've got 10 gold pieces. Yeah, we'll say each knoll has 2 gold pieces. That's an old kind of Caves of Chaos type of thing here, because that's kind of what this is. Also, it's like kind of a Caves of Chaos. All right, so each knoll has a pouch with 2 gold pieces inside. That's it. That's it. All right, that's our room for tonight. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody tomorrow